So, welcome back to the Shattered Teeth, everybody. Nice to have you along again, as always. So, just change one quick thing. There we go. So, Sorrin has some daddy issues apparently that he needs to sort out. Rushing back to his hometown of, whoops, wrong button. To Little Glen, we discovered that via your local dreamer, that you could find a location where your father is. You found a cave. I think somebody fireballed a bunch of orcs guard, and you find yourself inside almost like a temple of sorts from this perspective. What I'm interested in is, what would you like to do? Keep in mind that Judas has a big old light on him. So stealth might be out of the question.
Rape's also going on Tanis, so stealth also is challenging.
And I cast a fireball, so it probably echoed through this whole place.
I just put...
Someone else didn't have dark vision with me. I'm the only one without dark
It's
vision.
Roman.
Oh, Roman.
And
well, actually,
Sister Abidi says, I am also equally useless in the dark, so thank you, Judas. Thank you, Rafe. I will try and stay close. Heal as best I can.
if you want to turn off the light, Udas, you can hold my hand and I can guide you.
Your hand is going to help me smash something in the face?
Well, I mean, to see so we can at least not
you smash him in the face.
be a light and stick out, you know?
I would prefer to see. I'm more than happy to stay in the back and run up, but wandering through the dark, it does not sound like a sound idea to me.
You want to switch spots then, and then I can be a little more up in front?
Looks like we're talking one space, folk.
I know, right?
Oh, you little man.
How far does this light reach?
On
Wait.
you. Yeah, well, it's how you see it. I mean, you have dark vision, Ken Ryu, I believe, so it doesn't really matter for you.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, let's go, guys. I see 2 paths ahead. Do you guys want to go up or right?
Can't hear you all the way up there.
Right answer. For obvious reasons.
This is like the spookiest looking way that's like one space. I don't know about that.
Mm.
I don't know about that one.
We should go that way.
Oh, well, it looks like it might open up later.
No, it's not too far down. Can I hear anything of note between these 2 halls?
Make a perception check. First roll of the night.
Do I need more?
You do hear, coming from the north, though very faintly, almost as it's muffled, almost some gargling sounds. Like, that sounds quite muffled.
So there's some gross gargling up north. You guys want to check that out?
And there's no sources of light that we can see down here. We just see what we see.
Nope. The only lights is coming from Tana and Judas. See no other source of lights. Mr. Sorrin? That's what you hear in your head.
Okay.
Oh. I see. Interesting. Let's be careful, guys.
Do you feel
I,
like any direction pulling you? Like mentally, Sorrin?
No. No, you do not.
Oh, I see that too. Should we just bust in? I can just walk in if you want.
I don't know.
in. What's in there?
Let's
I
see.
activate any traps?
Something comes out from behind the altar, looking a lot like this. And let's just get things nice and organized. Sister Abedi would have followed up. So she's, we'll say, about there. And let's just get nice and organized right from the bat. So roll into initiative.
Oh God!
Way to go, man.
We all
walked into the mine.
in the room.
Well, I didn't hear anybody say stealth rolls, and it see anybody say we're going to tread carefully.
Yep.
So you are not treading carefully. Sure. Look at these guys. Okay, so as soon as you guys walk behind there and casually peek in, you see this thing with looks quite a bit. I'm assuming you all know what mind flayers look like. So this type of creature here, and it lets out some sound. Does anybody speak? What do they speak? Deep speech or undercommon?
Yes, I speak both. For obvious reasons.
Something along the line. You're very foolish for walking straight into the lair unprepared. And then he lets out this scream, though it's more of a scream in your head. Whoops. More of a scream in your head. And I'm going to need everybody. Let me just make sure I get these stats right. 60-foot cone.
Oh, 60.
Ooh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We've made it a bit smaller.
Jeez
Just
Louise.
so lets out this guttural screaming sound. As I said, it's more in your head than anything emitting from there. So those three people there, Eris, Roman, and Sorrin. It's going to put a dot on this for reasons.
I'm guessing me too.
Oh yeah, Kenryu. Sorry, Kenryu. Yes.
You're so small, man. It's up for your head. Don't worry about it.
Please all make that little used saving throw called intelligence saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Nope. Yes. Nope.
My God.
And
At least one of
Kenryu.
us worked.
Did it go through? No.
Nope.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh. Okay, so this is psychic energy just emanates from this thing. And actually, I'm going to just bring it up over here. Could be a bit easier. Oops.
This is where I die again, guys.
Ah, come on, it's just one mind flare. You guys have
I'm
fought
squishier
worse.
than you, bro.
Okay, so this psychic blast vrooms go out of it. Those who made the save, which would be Eris and Eris, no effect whatsoever. The rest of you take, oh, terrible roll, 11 points of psychic damage.
Thank God.
That's 48 plus 4, and I rolled a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 1.
Oh.
So be thankful about that. But you see Kenryu just grab his head, writhe round in pain. He's stunned, as is Roman, as is Sorrin, as his scream just rips through you. Poop.
There goes my high initiative.
So you're stunned. At the end of your turn, you can make another saving throw. And we stun. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. Yeah. So when it comes to your turn, you can repeat your saving throw. So, Kenryu, you can be stunned, but you can make another intelligence saving throw if you like.
Oh, I think you skipped Rafe.
Oh, sorry, I did. Well, make it anyway, since you're coming up, because you're not going to be doing anything anyway. Let's just see if you're... Oh, my goodness. Oh, right off the bat, I'm going to have to throw out one of these. Tana!
Smartest. I grew up in the woods.
Sorry, my apologies. Rafe/Tana, what you got?
That movement there is 60. I still don't see the thing, so we're gonna go. Actually, 60's right there. I still can't see in there.
You move right there. You could see right in there from that point of view.
Yeah. So can I go through there or no?
You can make an animal handling check to try and squish through there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because, you know, Tana's pretty big. Vroom. You can get through up into there if you like.
Almost strike twice.
Okay. Towards outstriking. Let me just check something. 24 does hit. So boom, carve into this thing. So 24 hits, 13 does not. These things are wearing like a metallic chest plate. Just ba-ching, bounces off that. But the first one hits. You do 10 points of damage to it.
Alright, then. Tana can take the dodge action for himself.
Okay, dodge action on Tana. Very good. Kenryu, you can remain stunned as you fail your saving throw. So dodge action on Tana. Nice.
Oh, hey, I get advantage on that. It didn't matter, but I had to mount the feet, but it's still 13, so it didn't matter this time. But
Okay, cool.
in the future, he's smaller than me, so I get advantage.
Okay, cool. Okay, Roman.
Yeah, I'm stunned, and I roll them.
Oh my
nice.
goodness. Okay.
Just like me.
It's getting worse. Here we go. Have another one. So you're going to be stunned for at least another round. This creature sees... That would be an interesting use of this. Can we have Tana please make me a wisdom saving throw? A wisdom saving throw from Tana.
Sure.
Ooh, interesting. We'll see what happens when it comes back to your turn, but you see the creature's reaching out and it touched Tana, and Tana's acting very unnaturally underneath you.
Was it an attack? Because I can redirect attacks to me now with mounted combat.
Technically a spell. Just flavoring it. Okay, so something's up with Tana. You're not entirely sure what yet. Okay, let me do a couple of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where's this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Eris, what you got?
Okay, I'll be running in here somewhere.
You can squeeze past Tana there if you like. Yep.
Oh, easy peasy. We're gonna run over here. I'm going to booming blade him.
Okay.
Which I might. This is gonna roll a little funky, so just a second.
Oh, that
Oh, okay.
no, that's too funky. Re-roll it. You're good.
Uh, it was mostly for the damage. So that's the normal damage from the gauntlets,
Okay.
and then
Yep.
I think that rolled right.
Okay, so 12. Oh, sorry. Total
So
damage. It's 24 damage? No, that's not right.
24 damage.
12 plus 14.
So
26?
The 1d8 is addition to the attack, and then the 9 is if it moves.
There you go.
Oh, I see.
So it's
But that
yeah.
should be another roll as well because of your crit, because it's part of the attack.
Okay. I
So another-
pressed the wrong one, but it's the same damage type. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Uh,
So, math.
11?
5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 6. 21.
21.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And then
Okay.
9 plus another 21 if it moves. But I am going to immediately afterwards bonus action dash.
Okay.
I'm doing my Boreal sweep.
Okay.
So I am running around, and basically all around me kind of ice particles start coming out. And I'm going to immediately run this way, actually. Actually, you know what? Yeah. 15. 25. And I'm gonna need him to make a strength saving throw against
Okay.
my
2.
2. Okay, so he is knocked prone.
Okay, so nice round. So come in, booming blade him, falls on his butt. You got a 2 on his strength saving throw, so he's in a bad state. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a 1. Oh, not even my turn, but that's what I got for my thing.
Oh, okay. Do you see what I see, Eris?
Yeah, I do, unfortunately.
Okay.
You can put that back, though, if you want.
It's okay, I got it. Okay, Sorrin. So you failed on your intelligence saving throw. Excellent. Sorrin, can you roll me a d6, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How suspicious.
Okay. Oh wait, did I forget to do Sister Beatty? I did. Let me roll her in.
Yes, please, we need her. Otherwise, we're all gonna die.
Oh, she got. I'll put her right after. Whose turn just had it? It was Sorrin. I'm gonna give her an initiative roll of 1. Whoops. So we'll say she's a 1. Right. No, that wasn't right. Okay, so what did we just had? We just had Sorrin fail his saving throw. So let's get this initiative order right. Oh no, this is good. So she says, "Oh, this is not good. Well, there's one coming from the north as well. Be aware, be aware." And she is going to cast Bless on Udas. She sees the sorry state that Sorrin and Roman are in, so you're considered blessed, so that will hopefully help with your saving throw. And he said, oh, I'll try and keep away. I'll keep you guys up as best as I can. She ducks around the corner. And... no, that would have done already. Udas, you're up. And blessed.
Alright, well, Udas just kind of turn around at they're coming to the north, say, oh, fuck, and he's gonna charge at first rage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up. I got to pull up.
You raging?
Yes. Well, 5. That is... Oh, okay. This might actually be helpful. Whenever a creature hits me, an attack roll before my rage ends, they take 1d6 force damage.
Ooh, interesting. So it just happens automatically as well. Nice, okay. Duly noted.
So, I guess he's just going to kind of charge up and charge out at this guy, and 2 reckless.
Okay, whoa, both of those hit. Nice.
So that one would be
20.
22. Because
22 with the rage.
rage.
Got it.
And the second one would be 15.
Got it.
7 total.
So you rush up and carve into this creature, yells out in pain. And you swear you see
wait.
something approaching from the north as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch more up here, guys. And also, because that was a crit, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of your next turn. So this one's weak for 1 turn.
Okay, so...
And I will move him 5 feet. Whoops.
It's a little flip there.
Yep. I will move him right here.
Alright.
Much booze.
And move back here. So I move him with Crusher to this spot 5 feet, and then after he moves, I move back down.
So you knock him back 5 feet?
Yeah.
Like that?
Crusher once a turn.
Okay, perfect. So boom!
No, I knock him right here. I
Here?
want him right next. Yep.
Okay, got it. Tana / Rafe, as you see this flash of pink come in and wreck out this thing, you see that the creature shake his head and you feel you got control back of Tana again. What do you do?
Alright, I'll attack him.
Okay. He is prone, so this is at advantage.
Advantage anyway, but yeah, cool.
Double advantage.
Double advantage, yep.
Oh
Ooh.
god.
You needed that advantage, but the 6 slashing damage and 21, so a total of 16 points of slashing damage. As this creature was feeling confident at the start, as 2 of your allies go down, but just wreck him a couple of times. Very nice. Okay, Kinryu, intelligence saving throw. Don't forget your D4. Oh, you don't have the D4.
Oh, and 10.
17.
Second everything, never mind.
Does that work?
It does work, even without the bless. So you're not stunned, but that's the end of your turn. Okay, the Mind Flayer before you gets to his feet. He kind of flicks one of his tentacles and blood pours off it. And let's say Tana, since you're right there, why don't you, Tana / Rafe, roll me a d6. I'm going to need everybody in here, including Tana.
I'll just say,
Bruh.
Yeah, including Eris, Tana, Rafe. Intelligence saving throws. Rafe, nope. Kinryu, yes, you're fine. Eris, no.
Dan's got a -3 to intelligence.
Eris, no. Roman, you're good. We'll say, best to be restunned, so you're still gonna have to roll again. So in a sense, it didn't matter. Sorrin, you're stunned. Eris, you're stunned. Was Rafe? So Rafe
Yeah.
and
Yeah, both of
Tana.
them were. Yeah,
Okay,
both.
I don't have a double stun on this, but we'll work with that one. Okay, so Roman, make another intelligence saving throw.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Udas, make me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, this should be good.
You are blessed.
Yep.
Not that it would
Not gonna
help. Wow, you guys are stuntastic in this one. All right. Where's this guy? There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I remember this guy here did that. This mind flayer. Is it? Oh, I lost this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's another mind flayer appears right next to you, Udas. And it reaches out with its tentacles and goes, and tries to burrow into your head. And this is an advantage. So dirty 20. And you take 23 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And that will be its turn. Eris, intelligence.
Would it take the 1d6 force damage?
Oh,
That
sure.
makes
There we go. We'll do the d6. So it takes 2 points of damage. Oh, I'll take your one. 4 points of damage. Got it. Okay. Eris. Intelligence saving throw. Don't forget. No d4. You're fine. But that is your turn. Wait. Accidentally deleted something. He was a 3. So Eris just had a turn. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one comes up right next to Eris. And you're not stunned, so that's good news. But his tentacles... Ooh, natural 20 for 24 points of psychic damage. And can you make me... sorry, the tentacles just wrap around you this. And you're trapped in there. Okay, this guy... Sorrin. What state is Sorrin in? Still stunned. Another intelligence saving throw. Don't forget your bless.
Oh boy. Oh!
You are not stunned.
Cool. For now.
For now. Okay, so let's remove the stun from you. And... can you roll me another d6, please, Sorrin? You hear that in your brain.
Okay.
Okay, this one here right next to you, Udas, is going to... You are stunned, so it's going to try and use its tentacles at advantage. Rolls a 23. So another 19 psychic damage. And you are restrained with the tentacles. Udas, make me an intelligence saving throw. Don't forget your bless. You are not stunned. But you are still grappled in the tentacles of this creature. Sister Abidi. She is going to cast a spell. She is going to cast Sanctuary on range 30 feet on Udas. So they're going to have to make a wisdom saving throw to attempt to attack you. And then she ducks around this corner again. Tana and Rafe, intelligence saving throws.
Tana's never getting that, but okay. This is Rafe.
Okay.
Not so good. This is Tana. It'd be hilarious if he gets this.
What's his negative?
-3.
Ooh, okay, so you're both swaying there. Ken Ryu, you are up. You get a turn. What do you do?
Is there light in this room?
Nope.
Or is it just dark? Oh,
It's
perfect.
dark.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run up on this fool. Oh gosh. Oh god. What's going on? Sorry. God, 1 second, sorry. Okay. Oh, well, whatever. I'm gonna run up on him, and I'm going to cast Booming Blade with my Shadow Blade. 23 to hit.
That's psychic damage.
Yes. Oh god.
Strangely enough, I'd assume they'd be immune to psychic damage, but they are not. It takes 13
hell
points of
yeah,
damage.
bro.
You just
And
assume
then
a mind flayer is, but no, they're not.
And then he takes 4 extra thunder damage.
4 extra
And
thunder
11
damage.
if he moves.
Okay, if he moves, it's gonna get. Does Booming Blade expire?
At the start of my next turn.
Oh, okay. So, okay, cool. All right. The mind flare didn't like that, and it turns around to you and reaches out with a. Oh my goodness! I keep on rolling these. Another natural 20. So you take 32 psychic, and you are grappled. Roman.
Well, but let's see if I can get stuck.
Oh, that'll do it.
Done that to 20 finally.
You are unstuck, but that is your turn.
Who took the 32? Was it me?
Yep, it was you. Yep, 32 damage against this little guy here.
I'm just a kid, mister.
Okay, where is this guy? Oh, that's... Alright. This guy is going to try and reach into your mind and extract your brain, but first he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And he passes the wisdom saving throw, so he can attack you. And you are not stunned anymore, right?
Correct. And it would not be an advantage because I didn't get to go reckless.
Okay. But it misses, thankfully. That was that guy. This guy here. 2. 3, 4, 5. It comes right up next to Eris. Its tentacles. That's as far as it can get. Eris, your turn. You are grappled by this creature.
I am going to punch my fists together and cast a second level Thunder Wave.
Ooh, nice. So what type of saves do they need to do? Con saves.
Yeah, con save.
Okay, 1 succeeds, 1 fails. So we'll say the one that's grappling you fails. Takes 14 damage. And what happens? He gets knocked back 10 feet?
Yep.
And the other one takes 7?
Yes.
And is not knocked back. And I'm going to say as he's knocked back out of your grasp, as you thump your fist into the ground, one of his tentacles rips off. And he gets thrown back. You are out of the grapple.
Perfect. And I'm going to do a Thunderlight Jaunt as my bonus action. And run.
Okay.
Oh god! Okay.
So we say frying pan, fire. Does that ring a bell, Eris? Nice, though you broke the grapple. This guy swings over here. I'm going to need... I assume this is going to be... Let's see if I can go around like this. It's going to be... Sister Abedi needs to do this as well. But Eris, Roman, and Sorrin intelligence saving throws. Sister Abedi intelligence saving throw. She failed. She is stunned.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration on that.
Okay, Eris, you're fine.
God damn it.
Okay. Roman as well.
I just want to turn.
Oh, Roman. I'm going to say because you are stunned already, I'm going to make you unstunned. There we go, because that was such a good roll. Okay, that's its turn. What, did I get it right? So you're unstunned. That was him. He will do that. Sorrin, intelligence saving throw with a bless, of course. Oh, sorry. You are unstunned. So Roman's unstunned. Oh, you're all unstunned. Oh, nice. You hear that voice that I've been texting to you again. Can you roll me another d6, please? Sorrin.
Yep.
You feel from the north of the chamber just this boom pulsing sound. You see all the creatures just hold their heads and start writhing around in agony. Tana, Rafe, your stun conditions fade. It's gone out. Anybody else is stunned, including Sister Abedi, is no longer stunned. And all these creatures just holding their heads in absolute agony. This Mind Flayer right next to you, Udas, is just holding its head and is screaming. Doesn't get a turn. Udas, your turn.
Which one has me grappled, or does it no longer?
I'm going to say it no longer has you grappled because it's just writhing around in agony.
Alright, well, I will have to crush the one right in front of me, the injured one. He's in pain.
Yep, the one to the north of you. And you get advantage on these rolls. Regardless. 25 and 18, they both hit. So for 15, 17, yep.
And 11.
28. So you just start carving into this creature, and it's screaming in pain as it's holding its head and just carving into it. It still is holding up though. Sister Beatty rushes round the corner, sees sorry state of Eris. Just says, what's your hit points? You're down about 20? No, 12. She'll do a first level Cure Wounds on you. And you can have 8 hit points back. As she reaches through and just touches you. It's okay, my child. Ilmeta will deal with us in our time of needs. Have faith. The situation is desperate. We have this. Tana, Rafe, you are back. You're shaking it off. Or rather...
Thing in front of us.
Yep. And it's advantage regardless. But yes, you can swing away.
Yep.
And it falls down at the ground. The first one took it down.
Okay. And then he'll ride out here.
With an animal handling check, you will.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Well, remember I said for animal handling checks with things with Tana, it says advantage. That's a 24. So you're fine.
Okay. And then, so I hear something beyond Udas, right? And I see 2 things over here. And then Udas is in trouble, or what's he looking like?
Oh, you see him carving into this creature. Keep in mind, all these creatures are holding their hand and writhing around in agony.
Yeah,
So there's
the
no...
only thing else to attack yet, right?
oh, it's your choice.
Okay. He can't really talk much. He's going to rush over and attack what he sees for now. And attack one with a blue dot.
Sure.
Bonus attack. You can take that attack. You take a swing at it earlier, where that was.
Oh, yeah, so that 19 hits, and you carve into it for another 9 points of damage. And screaming, blood pouring out of it from the wound. Nice. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn. That's it.
Okay, Kinryu, you're up.
I'm gonna.
You're not
run
grappled.
outside.
You have a couple of tentacles hanging off you, but that's not the worst thing.
Yuck.
And you're concentrating on...
Shadow Blade.
Okay.
20 feet. 30, and then bonus action, I will... Bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step right here.
Okay.
Oh, I just have to mark off that spell slot. And I will attack with Shadow Blade, and I will use Booming Blade.
Okay.
So 14 to hit.
Despite this thing in agony, not able to hold it, just sways away at just the wrong time, and that 14 misses.
Okay, well, can't do shit then.
All right, this mind flayer's holding its hand in agony. Roman, you're up.
So
You get a turn. Congratulations.
I know, right? I have dark vision now because of my mark.
Oh, okay. Let me put dark vision on you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you do.
Going on.
There we go.
Sweet. So I'm going to run up in between both of them right here, and I'm going to cast on him Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, what type of save is that? Intelligence, I think. Is it intelligence?
It should be.
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's a Wisdom save.
Okay.
And I'm also going to yell at it to get out of my head and use my bardic inspiration to do a unsettling words on them.
Okay, so roll your unsettling words.
Oops.
Okay, so I'll let you know these guys have advantage on magical throws against spells and other magical effects. Even at advantage, your unsettling words brings it down to the point that it fails. So it took its 10 psychic damage, and then it needs to use its action to run away from you?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
all of us gets a reaction.
He is in no state to run, unfortunately. I'm going to say with just the agony that he's in, he's just off his brain. He's not have the coordination to flee, so he's going to stay there. But still, Roman, is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Okay, these 4 mind flayers are going to do nothing. Eris.
Eris is gonna run up here, and let me grab an area of effect.
Using an area of effect against the DM, that's no fun.
Oh, it's just a tiny baby. Oh, it's just a tiny baby.
It's just going to be those 2.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? Plan B, I'm dashing. I'm getting in here with my lightning thing, so I'm untargetable at that point. And then I second level Thunder Wave right in the middle of these guys.
Okay. So it's a what type of save?
It's a con save.
Okay, since it's con, there's 3 of them, right? So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, first one's a natural 20. Second one's a dirty 20, and the third one's a 17. So they all pass.
They take half, so 9.
9. Okay, so 9 to the 3 around you. The one to the south of you just gets thunder waved into little bits of gib. So that one's down, and the other one just so boosh, erupts. That mind flayer is going to do nothing. That one's going to do nothing. Sorrin.
Get a turn. My plan is ruined because Eris ran in. God damn it! Should fireball you anyways. I'm going to Scorching Ray, I guess.
Okay, against which creatures?
This one.
All 3 against that one?
Yeah.
Okay, you have advantage to hit.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Because, once again, they're holding their head and screaming.
I think it's control, right? Or is it shift? There we go.
Hit. Hit. Oh, and hit.
Oh.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cool.
So let's do these one by one. So it's 7, then 16, and then 15. I'll give you the fireball noise at least for that one, as it poosh, just absolutely deals into that guy. I had somebody here with a triple advantage the other day in a game, and he rolled 3 1s.
Oh no.
Or 1 in 8,000 chance of that happening. We worked it out. But regardless, Sorrin, you're dealing with these things. And you hear that voice in your head. Roll me a d6, please, Sorrin.
Really like
And you hear in your head... And you see the creatures around you continue to hold their head in agony. Whatever is doing this thing is maintaining its control over them. And just as a spoiler alert, Sorrin, for you to maintain this effect, you need to roll a 5 or a 6 on a d6, which you've done the last 2 times. So this one in front of you, Udas, is Gib. What do you do?
Mash it into a million.
Recklessly?
Yep.
Well, that looks like... Well, you get advantage anyway, so you don't even need to go reckless. 23 hits. Okay.
11
11.
and 24.
You gibbet. It's a little smear on the ground. You see tentacles and brain matter all smushed together. Nice.
Just gonna take a deep breath, take a swig from a bottle, and walk on down to the other side.
Okay, so system needs domain. Oh, actually, if you're stunned, I think your concentration goes. So everybody that's blessed, we won't recon it, you are no longer blessed. But actually, she's going to recast bless is what she's going to do. 30 feet radius though. She takes one more step. So Judas, Eris, and Sorrin, you were all blessed. Unfortunately, Roman, you are no longer blessed.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Tana / Rafe.
Alright, well, swing at this guy in front of me.
Okay, at advantage.
Yep.
19 hits, a 10 slashing, got it. Carving into him. Oops.
Alright, now we will disengage and move over here, so that's this thing that I haven't done in a while.
Okay, so yep, that 8 works. 8 damage rather. So carving into him, retreating back on Tana. Nice move. Kenryu, you're back in the game as well. No one's stunned.
I am going to cast Bright Blade with my Shadow Blade, making the Black Saber again.
Ooh, the Mandalorian here.
God damn.
Ah, I talked you up. That misses. Just whooshes past.
Bonus action, I'm going to quicken Bright Blade again.
Okay.
Hopefully hit. Okay, there we go. 24.
There, 23 hits. And taking your frustration against this thing, you carve it in two as it screams out in agony and falls to the ground.
And then he is actually going to move right here.
Okay. Cool. Mind Flare does nothing. Roman.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit this guy with my spear.
Whew.
Oh, nice.
13. Nice.
First one ever.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that was the wrong button. Wrong button. This is the button.
I like it.
Wrong button. Okay, nice. Steer it deep into the belly of it. Is that your turn, Roman?
I'm trying to see. So I'm just gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast it on Kenyu.
Okay.
And it's 6 points of healing.
Oh,
Nice.
Thanks, guy.
So, nice. Eris. Once again, these things are holding their head in agony.
I'm going to Booming Blade, or not Booming Blade, I'm going to Green Flame Blade, actually. The
Oh,
one
even
directly
better.
in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do my attack first. That wasn't at advantage, so I'm just going to roll again just
Sure.
in case.
Sure. So 23 hits.
So that's the damage with the gauntlets. And then... this should work.
So 7 to each of them, I take it.
Yes.
7 each. Okay. Nice. So your flame just boof, boof, bounces from between them. Is that your turn?
As a bonus action, I'm going to kind of punch my fists together, and I'm just using a golly, what's it called? A defensive field. So a little spark of energy kind of flows over my body, and I gain 3 temporary hit points.
Okay, nice. That'll do nothing. That'll do nothing. Sorrin.
Okay. I move here and do my Scorching Ray again.
Okay, against the one to the north of Eris, I assume?
Yeah.
So 3 attacks at advantage. Hit. 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 No criticals this time, though. Another fireball going off. Oh, my. Oh, I'll give you a fireball spell, and that's a mini one of these, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's underwhelming.
About 13 against that one. Okay, so still writhing around. Sorrin, no pressure. Roll a d6.
No! He's my blessing.
No. No, not on a d6. And you hear the voice in your head saying, I imagine you know what? I lost control. Okay. Judas, you see these creatures, they start shaking their head and they're looking around furiously. What do you do?
Yell out, they're waking back up, and if I don't have advantage, reckless.
Okay, reckless away, yep. We'll take a note on that as well. You'll have advantage against attacks you, but only one of those hit. The second one. And of course, we'll add 2 to that, so 17 as you... right across his flank. So who's looking rough? Sister Beatty. You've still got Sanctuary on you, of course.
Once you attack with what it means.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that bless. I'll tell you. Roll your d4 to Udas for the first one. That hits, so roll another damage.
Thank you.
17 will hit.
Nice.
13 damage. 13 damage. The hardest thing in the whole of D&D lore is to remember that you are blessed.
And inspiration, always.
Okay, Sister Abedi is going to do a Sister Abedi thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that doesn't invoke an attack of opportunity. And she's going to lay down a 3rd level Cure Wounds on you. Oh, good roll too. You regain 26 hit points, Judas.
Yeah, thank you.
The blessings of Ilmater are with you. We'll win this battle yet. Have faith, my friend. Tana.
Right to here.
Yep.
And swing. Advantage.
Oh, my goodness. That's a big old whoosh, my friend.
Yep. It happens.
Oh, above the 19 hit, so 6 slashing damage. So, 1 up. Tana going through. We'll give Tana a little bit of a galloping noise because that's cool. And 6 points of damage to that guy. Okay, Ken Ryu, what you got?
I am going to just do the same thing. Cast Bright Blade.
Uh-huh. That hits this time.
Okay, and then he takes an extra 4 damage of radiant. And then
Okay.
now if anyone else hits him, they're gonna take an extra 7 radiant. And
Anybody
then-
except you mean?
Yeah, anyone except me.
So if Roman hits him,
And-
Roman takes damage?
No, the Mind Flare takes damage.
Oh,
It's
oh okay.
kind of like how Guiding Bolt gives you advantage, but instead of it giving advantage, it's just extra damage.
Okay, so the next time somebody hits this creature, it'll be an extra 7. Try
And
and take
I'm
it.
gonna burn 2 more sorcery points to quicken that same spell
Mm-hmm.
for a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And he takes 16 psychic and 3 radiant.
Okay, got it. He's looking rough, but he's still
I
up.
wanna shout out to Roman. Kill him now!
Cool. Where's this guy? Ah, I've lost him. Oh, he's the dead one. Okay, Roman.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take another attack with my spear.
Okay. Ooh. No, you're not.
I sure am not.
There we go. Wow. What the fuck?
Anything else, Roman?
That's great, dude.
I'm going to end my turn on that one.
All right. Finally, my turn. This guy's gonna go there, go around. I think my sister Abidi will take an attack of opportunity. She'll swing it in with her mace. And, oh, she hits with a dirty 20, doing 4 points of damage. You guys know what's coming. Oh, look at that. That's just perfect. I'm going to say everybody in there, except Sister Abidi, can make me intelligence saving throws. Udas, you are stunned. Eris, with your bless, you are not stunned.
Bless.
Yeah, so Eris, you're fine. Sorrin, oh, you're fine. And Rafe and Tana are back in Stunland, is that right?
Yep, correct.
Alright, we found the weakness. So, who failed? It was just Udas, Rafe, and I guess Tana. Yep, alright, so poof, psychic energy comes out again and it's swinging back the other direction now. Excellent. Okay, so that was its turn. Our Sister Abidi wasn't. Okay, this creature. That did that. Next one. It's got to go for Eris. No, it's not going to go for Eris. Sorrin and Eris. Another saving throw, please. Sorrin, you're good. Eris, you want to put that bless in there?
Yeah. What is it? A D6? D4?
D4. It's a bless.
D4?
D4. You dodge it. So, wow. Nice. So both Eris and Sorrin. Okay, wasted turn for him, but that's alright. Okay, this creature is going to start laying into Roman, its tentacles flying. Blah! And it does hit you, wraps you up in its tentacles, and you take 12 points of damage, and you are grappled. And those who understand Undercommon will hear saying, I'm gonna feast on your brains! It's kind of what mind players do.
Sorrin will just chuckle. Like, what brains? He'll say it back.
Wow.
in like, Undercommon.
Okay, Eris.
Bro, you're just insulting him and he can't even understand you.
Exactly.
I am going to, I'm gonna Booming Blade the guy in front of me.
Okay. So taking a big swing and boom, connects.
Okay, so that's for that, and then it'll be the first one on there, so 11.
So 11 if he moves. Oh, wait, so no, 11 points of damage. So
Yeah.
that's another
And then
6.
10 if he moves.
Okay. Alright, still up. Still looking good.
Yep. That is my turn for right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Where'd that bastard come from?
He had a long way to walk. Eris and Sorrin again.
I'm running out of luck, man. There it goes.
You're not blessed. Oh, you got bless. Roll your bless.
I
Eris,
did.
you're okay? Oh, you did, so yours is a 14. 14's not good enough.
I'm just
Boom.
wobbling with Tana and Rafe.
Okay.
Going over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Another one comes swinging around the corner.
Oh my lord.
That was that one. Sorrin, you can roll another intelligence saving throw if you like, with advantage. With bless. Okay, even without the bless, you are unstunned. You hear the voice in your head again, Sorrin. Roll a d6. Whoa! Creatures grab their head, writhing around in pain. All stun conditions fade. And you are back in the game. So Udas becomes unstunned. Tana and friend become unstunned. And that's it. So once again, you feel something helping you from the other side. Udas, still surrounded by 4 kind of mind flayers. What do you do?
Holy fuck, how many are there? And he'll come this way. I assume they can't take
No, they cannot.
them up. Yeah, and 2 with the guy.
Okay, that both hits. So you carve or smash into him. Boom. Boom.
32 points of damage.
32.
And I
20, 32, yes.
push him right there.
You can't go this way. There's a wall there.
Oh, that's a wall.
Yeah, you can push him there.
No, I'll
Just leave him.
persuade or push him into the wall. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, so bash coming up. She looks around. Sister Abidi. Let me just look at my bow slots. And she'll bring a bell out from beside her belt, and she'll start ringing it really loud and go, "Shame! Shame! Shame!" And she'll cast the Bells of Illimator against the Mind Flayer. He'll get advantage on his wisdom saving. Oh dear. Apparently these creatures feel no shame. So that was a cantrip, and they rolled a natural 20 for their save, so no damage. But she will take the opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to try and get out of the way, which she doesn't really do. Tana! Coming back to life. What do you do?
Okay. Rent this guy again. Swing
Okay.
twice.
Cool. First hit.
Totally forgot that I was coming back alive.
Oh, sorry, I'm staring at it, not reading it. Boom! Not only do you hit him, but you carve him down on that first hit. He had 8 hit points left. And in fact, that's another 7 points as well. Technically, that's 15 points of damage. Thanks to Kenryu.
It's 40. So I think probably Tana. Can Tana get through there with them all there in there? Or is this... What's this, a wall right here, or is that like a... Sorry, you can't see one.
It's a wall. I don't think Tana could really get through there now.
Not in a run. Like I'm sure I can lead you through, but not like in a fight, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's my turn. Well, I could. Let's move it. Let's see. Go from here. Yeah, I can get right there because Rape can jump off and has half movement,
Boom.
and then it can get right in there. And let me change this back up. But...
Don't think I've got your hit points right though. Let me just check.
I'm in D&D Beyond, so.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's
That's your,
62 I'm at, or at.
your max hit points are 62, not 26. Okay.
That's definitely true, yeah.
That's what I was really checking. Okay, so you boom, jump off Tana. I assume you can just do that automatically?
Yeah, it's a half movement.
Okay, cool.
And then I had the 10. Oh, you can count the 10 if you want. Or 21. No, it wouldn't count. I would say I missed. It'd be a 10, 5, so I missed.
Okay, so... Ah, yes,
Jumped
the
off.
yeah,
Jumped
the
off,
one before.
More advantage, so yeah.
Yeah, so this is a big old whoosh.
Yep.
Okay, Kinryu, dead mind flayer. Thanks to your extra 7 points of damage, you get slayed by Rafe. What do you do?
I'm just gonna run to where the action is. And then actually, first bonus action, I'm going to burn a spell slot to get some sorcery points back.
Okay.
Second level, and then I will action dash to get a little farther. 25 and 30. That's it.
Okay, cool. Roman, all by yourself over there, bud.
Yep.
You're not grappled, for one thing.
I am going to do second wind.
Okay,
As
wise.
my action to try and give myself some health back. So I got 3 points. Just gotta love my rolls tonight.
Not the best, but sure, 3 is better than nothing. Isn't it plus your fighter level? You're just first level
I
fighter?
only have one.
Okay,
I only
yep.
have one level at the moment.
Okay, so 3 hit
and
points
then
back.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself with my bonus action.
What's
Give myself-
what's second wind? Is that an action?
Bonus action, I think.
You can't do 2 bonus actions.
Oh, the second wind is a bonus action?
Pretty sure I'm checking it. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sweet. Okay, never mind. I'm cool with that. I thought I couldn't do anything else. So I get to move here, and I'm going to try and shoot this guy with my... or actually, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy.
Okay, so wisdom
at
saving
first
throw.
level.
Boom. Oops, I rolls a 22. So that's 5 damage?
So, yeah, he just takes half damage and he doesn't move.
Okay, but still, his migraine just got that little bit harder. Worse. Okay, continue to hold their heads and writhe in pain. Eris.
You guys probably have this handled, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go right here. Pretty sure this will work this time. Let me grab my little cone. There we go. Does that hit 3 this time?
So if you rotate it just a little bit, it will. So yes, you can attack those 3. And by the way, this is what a proper cone looks like. Just saying. This is...
The big one? Yeah, I'm not that big. Yeah.
So what do they need to save?
It is. I'm doing a the first level burning hands.
So
It is a dex save.
okay, so 3 dex saves. A 15, a 14, and a 12. So 1 fails.
Yes.
So how? Oh, so burning hands comes out, and if they dodge it, it's 0 damage.
Half damage.
Half damage. Okay, so 2 of them make it. arbitrarily choose these two, and so these take 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage, and this one will take 9 damage. Okay, nice. As your burning hands goes out. Nice.
I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do a very fancy scorching whirl kick.
Ooh, nice.
Some other decks.
Oh, another deck save, sure. Oh, natural 20.
Against all 3 beside me.
Oh, okay, so we'll do 2 more deck saves. Another natural 20 and a 5.
Okay, well the one that has a 5 takes 5 damage.
Okay,
Everybody
we'll
else
save this.
takes nothing.
Okay,
It
but
looks cool though.
It does look cool. Very nice. Okay, so the mind flayers you kick in the face. They sway still with a headache going on. Sorrin.
So I'm going to move out, and I'm going to do a 3rd level Scorching Ray, so I get an extra ray.
Okay.
And I'm just going to start with this guy, and if he dies, I'll just move to the next one.
Okay.
Close guy, I'll start with him.
So roll to attack, or is it a save?
It's just an attack roll.
Okay, at advantage. Miss. Miss. Hit.
I do
I'll
have
say-
Bless, if that helps at all.
Well, let's just do these without bless first. So roll damage. Roll 2 damages. 10 and an 8, so 18. Well, does it take him down? And then roll a d4 for your first attack,
Oh.
which makes it to a 14, which misses. Roll another d4, and
Oh
which brings
my
it to a
God.
14, which misses. So I'm going to give you both a yay and a fail.
And then I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points to get a 3rd level slot back.
Okay. Sorrin, no pressure. They all come back to life. Fortunately, the way the order works out, you guys kind of get another go at them. But they are awake and they are furious and they are looking to kick some butt. But Udas, you gonna kick some butt first?
Yeah. What is up with these guys?
Hit. So 28, 32. Ooh.
2 and this guy and actually yeah, I just saw what Eris did, so I'll stay essentially. I'm out of her range, so I'll stay where I am.
Okay, well that hits, carves into it, doesn't fall. Sister Abidi looks around. You're looking pretty healthy, my friend, but everything helps. And she moves over, and she's going to do a 1st level cure light wounds on cure light wounds. That goes back a couple of editions. Only 8 points of hit points back, and then she ducks around behind this corner out of sight. Tana, Rafe, I guess. Rafe or Tana.
Yeah, raped. Hey, it's chilling. Alright, oh, but there it is, okay. Come on, swing, dang it.
That hits. Yep. Ooh, wow. Oh, not a good critical, but that's all right. But
Oh, do I do it? Yeah, we're gonna do it. 2d8, 48.
off. 48. Ah, that's enough with the divine smite. It just falls down. I don't think it's. No, it's not a fiend or undead or any of those things. But down it goes. Nice.
Alright, it's my turn. Well, I have a bonus action then, so that I can move up a step. Hit this one with my bonus action at 17.
Which hits, so 8 points of damage. Okay, going on a rampage. I like it. Okay, Kinryu.
just gonna. And he will attack this one with a bright blade. That's
That hits.
23 to hit.
So 11 psychic to start with.
It takes an additional 6 radiant, and then 3 when someone hits it again.
Okay.
And then he's going to quicken bright blade again.
Oh dear. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Still, this one's this one's looking very rough though. But Kenryu, boom, 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 boom. Okay, Roman, getting back into the game.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use this turn to cast Healing Word on myself at
Sure.
second level. Give me some hit points back.
Nice. Hit points flow back into you.
A good old 10. And then I'm going to move up to about here. And I think I'm just going to cast Distant Whispers again, but this time I'm going to cast it at the second level.
Against which guy?
I'm going to do it against this guy.
Okay, sure. This guy?
Or no, I'm going to do it against this guy.
This guy?
That
Okay.
guy has only like 1 hit point left, it looks like. I can barely tell though. So Distant Whispers, second level.
So wisdom saving throw.
14 points of damage if he fails, 7 points if he...
Ooh, he fails, so he takes 14. This guy here, 14 points of damage. Okay. And he needs to run away from you. He's too cramped there, I'm going to say. Just no room to move. Okay, nice though. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
This guy's in a tough spot. Does he go for that, or does he... Can't move there. We'll take that. He's not going to survive that. He's going to do a tentacle attack against Kenryu. Rolls a dirty 20.
Oh, whoops. I cast shield and amethyst crystals shield his gross ass tentacles.
Oh man, I'm going to give myself a... Yeah, that seems fair. So he casts that. He fails to do that. He's got that. Does he? He's going to risk it and stay there, hoping for help from his friends. Eris.
I'm gonna smack that bitch.
This bitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing my little, I'm doing a green flame blade, actually.
Okay.
So to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, even.
Even with Bless, yep.
Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay. Well, I apologize if you get hit by this. Then I'm gonna do my little kick again. My little scorching
Including Kenryu?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 dexterity saving throws. Boomp, boomp.
It's a dex save.
Yeah. It's 3. There's the one.
Oh, there is 3, you're right. So 2 of them make it. We'll go top to bottom, so let's have a look. This one up here fails. Kick it right into the face and crack its skull in. So that was good. The next one... Oh, that one. Was a damage 6, then this guy takes 6. Okay. Nice. That's Ralph Macchio Karate Kid type kick there. Very nice. And your concentration is maintained. And Ken Ryu gets a boot to the face.
Ow.
I'm sorry you're so short, I didn't see you standing there.
It's okay, I can take it.
Right,
Okay.
yes, sir.
That's your turn, Eris?
Yep.
It's not looking so good now. He could... Remembering not to go easy on you guys. It's gonna have to do it.
Do it.
The Psychic Blast comes out. I'm gonna need Rafe, Roman. Oh, let's put this on here. Might be other people. So from this one here, right here. Definitely Rafe and Roman. Can I get this? So we get Sorrin and... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Rafe, Roman, Tana, and Sorrin.
Intelligence comes in.
Yep. So Roman, that's 18. That's good. Rafe, that's not good. Sorrin, what's yours, Sorrin? 15, Sorrin?
Yep.
You're good. Rafe, are you blessed, Rafe? No, you're not. You're stunned. So,
Rafe's at number 8. He was done a while back. So.
okay. So, I think it was just Rafe and Tana again.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
Yep.
Sorrin turning it around with a 15. Rafe, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's one down at least. Okay. That was its turn. Sorrin? Bad rolls at the start, but you're bringing it back. That's the blessings of Illuminator. They're helping you out.
Definitely.
And it's true. Without that blessing.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile on... starting with this guy.
Okay. So 5, 8, still up. That one takes him down though. So 3 of them takes 3 of them to take him down.
Ah, got him.
Was it just at first level?
Yeah, that's just first level.
Okay, so the 3 thump into him. He falls to the ground. He is dead. There's only one guy left. Probably won't matter, but roll me a d6, Sorrin. 3. So they don't get stunned. But Udas. So what do you do? As if I don't know.
Yep, just bash him into the wall repeatedly.
So you don't use your maul, but you grab his spongy head and squish it against the wall twice. Yeah, roll damage.
Into the wall that bounced. It was terrible. 24 points of damage.
Okay. Push, push. He's looking bloodied, and he's looking stunned. And Sister BD comes down the corner and says, "This time, shame!" And she starts ringing her bell. Casts Toll the Dead. Where's my Toll the Dead gone? The Bells of Illuminator, we'll call it. And oh, actually, it's a Wisdom save. Needs to make a Wisdom saving throw at advantage. And this time, the Bells of Illuminator, aka Toll the Dead, work, and the guy grabs his head and he looks around for an escape. And blood starts coming out of his ear, and he falls to the ground, dead.
Woo.
Okay.
Sorrin, what the fuck?
He'll just shrug.
Just assume you're no longer stunned, Rafe and Tana.
Yeah. That was a fight worth fighting.
Yeah, we just about died there. That wasn't particularly pleasant. Okay. Do we know what we're doing here? Sorrin, you're moving past us. Hello, Sorrin?
He's looking for Papa. Have a stinky suspicion it's his nasty ass fucking brain over here.
I'm
You
sorry,
see.
what the heck are these?
These are people in vats, and there's various tubes coming off the vats and connecting to this creature in the center. Yeah, that's what you see.
I mean, I maybe would have rather died than see this. This is a little disturbing.
Yeah, and these people, they're alive in the strict technical sense of the world, but they're kind of floating in a vat of goo, and you see some of their features have kind of dissolved, but technically alive.
These
Do
are
you recognize any of them?
No, you don't. Oh, this is an abomination. What was that creature? Why did that?
I'll pay you 5 gold if you poke it.
Without saying anything, he's just gonna walk up and smash this one.
Which one? This one?
A person? Ew! That's a person, bro.
Smash it?
Like
It's in a vat.
Glass.
It's in a vat.
Okay.
The glass.
Okay. I thought you meant like a person. Like I'm like,
person.
bro, what the?
Now I'm smashing the glass.
Okay, so you wind up, or smash the glass, and then the person doesn't so much fall out as kind of slosh out onto the ground and very obviously dead. And you hear a voice. Are you going to relay this voice, Sorrin?
Yeah.
And you hear the voice in your head that you'll be hearing throughout the fight. And it says, it is me, my son. It was me that caused those creatures to headache. I see, it seems to have worked. You have survived. You're still not entirely sure where the voice is coming from, as it's directly in your head. And he says, you look quite different to the last time I saw you.
Sorrin will be like, where are you?
I unfortunately are this rather grotesque brain that you see before you.
Well, you look different from the last time I saw you.
Well,
Looks like a trick to me.
So just-
I don't think that your dad would look like that.
he says, well,
My dad.
well, it seems, Sorrin, as if there's something quite unique in our bloodline. It seems, I hate to say it, but your mother and my children are all dead, except for you and me. It seems as if when we were attacked and taken away from that village all those weeks ago,
Probably months at this point.
probably months, well, months we'll say, they needed a central intelligence to make them be a bit more coordinated, shall we say. And they found something different in my brain. and they fed me and they twisted me and they fed me the poor nutrients, shall we say, from these poor people you see in the vats. And this is what I've become. Now, I have some other things to tell you, Sorrin, but I'm going to need you to end this when we're finished. Because let me just say, more of these creatures are coming, and I don't know how long I can hold them back for. But
He's already smashed the glass. Unless someone stopped him, he's been going one by one.
Okay. Once again, doesn't fall out, much as slosh out.
Hey, puppy.
So while I'm the greatest of defense against these things, without me, they'll be scattered and aimless. So it's kind of a difficult situation. I'm both your greatest defense, and the worst thing about these creatures is the way they can coordinate their attacks. It's all due to me. So if you could do me the honor, Sorrin, of when I finish telling you these things, can you end this for me? As Udas goes round and smashes another one, we'll say.
Yeah, and unless Soren tells me otherwise, when he's done with the fourth, he's going for the brain.
I'll tell Udas like not to smash the brain at least. Soren will deal with putting his father/brain thing down.
Now, Sorrin, there is some unfortunate situations afoot. You're the one I can reach, so this might fall onto you. I don't know if this is something you're even capable of. But as I said, these mind flayers, these ithalids, they're scattered far and wide across this island and islands even beyond this. And all their intelligence, all their thoughts go through me. So what they know, I know. And they've discovered some very unfortunate things. They know, for example, that you are Sorrin, and that there's this creature out there who calls himself the Unmaker, and he wants you dead. Not only dead, but destroyed, obliterated, as if you never existed in the first place. And it gets worse than that. This creature called the Unmaker wants to destroy everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Like human life will be gone. Animal life will be gone. This island that we call on will be gone as if it's nothing. Utter, utter, utter destruction. And yes, he does indeed want to unmake everything. Do you think you have it in you to stop such a creature?
Not alone.
Tell me about these companions. Are these trusted friends of yours?
They're trusted enough. They, for some odd reason, trust me, regardless of knowing what I am and what I do.
Well, that is not nothing, Sorrin. I've once again, via the Mind Flayer's intelligence, shall I say. Yes, this is. I know what you are. This Unmaker, what the Ithalids have learned, and therefore I know, he was once a man named Halengrin, and he was born in Dire Beach. Now, if you don't remember where Dire Beach is, and I wouldn't blame you if you did, Dire Beach is over on the main island where Clifton is, and it's right up here. This is in fact where the slavers were aiming to take you, right up here to Dire Beach. I don't know if that's helpful, but Hellengren, and he was born in Dire Beach. It gets worse, if you can believe this. This Unmaker has been granted by power, by something that, as far as the Ithilid is called the Chained God. So the Unmaker has been granted his power by someone or something called the Chained God, yes. I'm not sure who or what that is. But what I do know is that the Unmaker breaks the chains, holding the chain God down, then there's nothing you nor I or any creature I know of can possibly stop it. So, Sorrin, it is the utmost importance that you find these chains and ensure they're not broken. Unfortunately, the Unmaker and his army of creatures they call the Unmade have found such a location, and they're seeking to break a chain even as we speak. Now, where are the chains? While the Ithilids didn't know exactly, they did learn that there's this creature, lady, person, man, they weren't entirely sure, but their name is Yagria, and she knows something of the ancient ruins, and she knows where they are in the Savage Mountains. But be warned, the price she pays may be more that you can pay or are prepared to pay. And if you don't know where Hollow Rock is, it is right here on the Restless Island.
Oh God, we gotta go back there.
If you want to stop the chains being broken, yes. Now this is a difficult, to say the least. And I gotta say, time is of the essence. I am sure you have questions, and I'm assuming you're relaying this to your companions as well.
He'll like repeat it word for word as he's being said it, as like a translator essentially.
I'm sure you or your friends might have some questions, and I'll answer them as best I can. But as I say, I'm limited to what the Ithilids learned. Any questions?
Yeah, is there anything of any importance here in this creepy dungeon place that we're currently in?
Yes, there is. And he'll point you to some corner where you do find this many gold pieces.
Ooh.
And there are some items of value there. I just need to look them up just a sec. So
Sorrin's trusty pitchfork.
nothing about the fate of the world. You're just interested in loot. Did I get that right?
That's Eris.
I was actually asking for a specific reason, but I'll clarify that in my second question. If I get a second question.
No more questions.
Roll me a D100, Eris.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. 61.
61. You get
Annoying.
a spell scroll of Fireball.
Ooh.
Who needs a spell scroll for that?
And roll me another D100.
Let me record it into my book.
35.
35. You get a potion of diminution. Does this. And
okay.
and so I'll have Sorrin. You can roll me the last D100.
Oh boy.
73.
You're being a slut, dog. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
My dog won't leave me alone. She's being a slut.
You find an oil of slipperiness,
Oh boy.
which does this. That's what you find.
Can I have my do I have a second question? Am I trusted with a second question?
I mean, ask away before we essentially delete him from his existence.
Yeah, I meant like a very sacred holy book. If you happen to know some lady we know, and I'm gonna point towards the our cleric, is looking for some weird holy book that is essentially not worth anything to me, but you know it's important to her.
And Sister Obedi will pipe up. Yes, I'm looking for the Tome of Torment. It is an interesting book. If nothing else, it is noteworthy because it is covered in hair. Have you seen such an item here? And the Sorrin's father says he has not. Sister Obedi lets out a sigh and says, no, never mind. The search continues. Any other questions?
I feel like it should be a lot of questions, but I can't think of it right now.
What was that, sorry?
There should be a lot of them, but I can't think of any particular ones right now.
Okay.
I should have one more questions. I mean, we know where we're going. We know what approach is, and we know what we're going to face. We know it's going to be him. We know it's going to be his cult, right?
Can we, like, unbrain you, or are you like brain for the rest of your life, which will be short because you asked us to kill you?
Well, if you have a way to undo this, I can't imagine any way you could, but that would certainly be better than death. If you have an idea, I'd be open to it. But as I said,
okay.
I can stop them. I struggle to stop them. As you see, I did my best. I failed on a couple of occasions, but I tried my best. But I can't. There is hundreds of them out there, gathering information and consuming brains and doing all sorts. And the good thing is that if you kill me, they'll be lost and they'll be scattered. And their greatest strength is coordination. And also, a lot of their knowledge that they have and that they've acquired is stored inside of me. So killing me not only gets them disorientated, but shared knowledge is also lost. I can't think of a way you could save me, but I appreciate the effort. To be honest, I'm happy to see you. And two of these tentacle arms come out either side and do like a quote thing. And it's nice to see you alive, Sorrin. But there's nothing I can do to help you with your current malady. Other questions?
So what's the timetable for this looking like? Because we could barely clear this without your help. You were helping us, right? Stunning them, right?
Uh-huh. The timeline for what?
To race to the Savage Mountains or whatever.
But the timeline is they're actively trying to break one of the chains that is holding down this chained oblivion. I think the answer to your question is obvious. And when should you get there? Yesterday would be perfect.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if I can emphasize this enough, But if the Unmaker achieves his goals, you will all be dust. The lands will be dust. Rookva Island will be dust. Clifton will be dust. Silverdale will be dust. Everything will be destroyed. Utter oblivion. And who knows, if he succeeds here, he'll probably move on to, Taldori, Wildmount. This is bad. And it seems as if it has fallen you lot to stop him. I can't help but mention as well as that there's a literal army out there as well. His unmade army, as he calls it. Now, there you could do some amazing things. I mean, I know you, Sorrin. I know you can do these things, but an army? You're going to need allies as well.
And allies, do you think? Are you saying?
Oh, allies that have armies. And the three biggest armies. There's the armies of the assembled from the Wanderman assemblies. There's the host from the ascended host. And there's also the army that the Iron Council uses, the Razors, the mercenary army. I mean, we all know the Wanderman Assembly and the Ascended Host have philosophical differences, but I assume they both don't want oblivion by the same token. Something to keep in mind. I don't know if you have any sway in any one of those places, but if you do have some type of sway, I don't know why you would, but if you did, now would be the time to to use that sway. As I say, if this isn't stopped, utter oblivion.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, it's a lot to take
I got
in.
good news. My brother coming back will help get the upward path back on our side,
Oh, buddy.
and
My God.
he can probably help us, get the two armies to stop fighting each other. Bring peace
Someone
to the land.
who died, you sure do talk him up a bunch.
He's not dead yet.
You're carrying a corpse around.
Dead.
Honestly, he sounds like a really great guy.
Oh my God.
Thanks.
Sorrin,
trying to tell him.
Sorrin, you have not changed. You are very judgmental. You're going to need all the allies you can get. If this man speaks true and this person can bring back and bring the upward path onto your side as well, that is not nothing. You need all the help you can get. And if that requires bringing back the dead, then so be it.
See?
So
I like the big creepy brain.
Scolded by Dad.
So let me kind of try to get my head around what. So we've got to go to this place to stop the immediate breaking of the chain. That's one place to go. Then getting the armies things. I'm trying to say what's the there's no like timeline, if you will. There's no urgency. I mean, there's urgency. If not saying that, there's nothing to go for them to go fight yet. So. Is it go to the chain, stop the break of the chain first, and then go and try to figure out how to build allies? That's the two-step process.
Well,
Talking.
This is your decisions to make. What I can tell you is that they are actively trying to break a chain now, and as far as I know, the Ithalids know. Therefore, I know, and that's it.
So, our first action sound like if you guys are on board. I'm obviously Rafe's on board. He's looking for a mission, for something to fight for, but other than like bad people. So if you guys are you guys all on board for this? Yes, this is the first question.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
Let's save the world.
we don't have a choice. It's do that or just kind of
lay over and accept fight. Yeah.
Just check in, make sure that we're all.
Well, don't say that because Udas might just sit in the corner and drink himself to death.
Yeah, I was.
I mean-
I wasn't gonna call it out, but I was wondering.
It does sound like something that would probably pay us out very well in the end. I will say that.
No. Think of all the recognition we get as the heroes of the realm.
Yeah.
All those jobs, Udas.
We'd be famous.
I don't know anything about all that, but I have my own reasons for not wanting the world unmade. We can
Okay.
do something about it. I'll help, but there are things that have to be done before that as well.
Yeah. So the first thing is the chain, right?
That one chain, yeah. He said there was.
The first thing is bringing back my brother.
I mean, we have
Well,
to
we-
go that way for the ship, anyways.
We can tell.
So
we
we'll
don't have
check
the money.
in.
But we got what the deed is. That's right. We have to do some type of deed for that. It wasn't money. It was a price we had to pay. It was non-money. So we'll go back and find out what that price is, and then we'll go from there on that one, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nothing's going to be more expensive than the world coming to an end, right?
Yeah, but I don't
Why
know
not
that.
sway that?
I haven't quite gotten how Armistice is the savior of the world, but I'm game to figure out what that.
The Roman he is.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. That's what I'm saying. We're going to do that. So
I have to
it's
spell
gonna go-
everything out for you.
yeah, 'cause apparently Rex is not very
He
smart.
is the
he was
heir to the upward path. The upper path does business with all the kingdoms.
I'm quite familiar with the upward path is.
So like, does Roman have no sway with his family whatsoever, and Armistice has to do everything? I thought you're the talker.
So
I think he's
I am
adopted
the
without
talker.
being rude.
Well, yeah, but still.
Sorry, Roman, I'm making
then
that
I shift
assumption.
back to looking like my normal self, and I go like, look at.
You're gorgeous, darling.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure he's
Look at
adopted.
We
me,
can all
and Shorn will
honestly
just
say-
like.
We can all honestly say that I am definitely different, and chances are they might not trust me after coming back and saying, "Oh yeah, my brother's dead, but did you know the world's coming to an end? I need to borrow your resources," and then smile.
I mean, you can try, but yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I don't know if you remember when we were stuck in that dungeon, who was able to get us out of it?
Oh, here we go. I wish we died in that dungeon.
Never have to hear about it again.
Not the savior of the world.
Right?
Oh,
I'm just saying.
We have our our 2 steps said, right? Our 2-step dance.
yep.
Alright.
Sister Beatty pipes up. Well, I cannot say I thought I was onto something with this Tomb of Torment. It is plainly not here. But it seems greater matters are afoot. I think I proved myself quite useful in their battle, with the blessings of Illuminator and the healing of Illuminator raining down upon you all. I think I know the answer to these questions before I ask it, but I would like to accompany you on this journey.
I mean,
You
I'm
are
not
more
gonna say
than
no. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Saved my life.
Well, yes, I mean, you're all very uniquely skilled. I mean, the way you threw that maul around Udas, that was mighty impressive. And Eris, my goodness, that speed you have was unbelievable. And Kenryu, such a small creature, but such power and almost a rage inside of you. And Rafe, the way you ride that horse, it is impressive. It is as if you are at one with this creature. It is amazing. And Roman, you were amazing out there too. But you do not have a healer, not someone who is devoted. And anybody who knows anything, who knows about Illuminator, he is the god of the unbroken. And he is very good at unbreaking things. You could almost say he's very good at making that which was broken, or making that which was unmade. I feel this is my calling now. And Sorrin, Sorrin, you seem critical to all this. It seems this creature has its eye out for you especially. I will do my best to protect you, but and she'll ask you what about your interactions with the Unmaker, and you'll go back to that very first session. I assume it's okay that you relay what happened with Sorrin not being unmade like the shipmate was. Well, that is interesting. There is something about you, Sorrin. Do you know what it is? Why weren't you unmade?
'Cause I'm neither living nor dead. I am stuck in the middle. I'm what they call a dampire.
A dampire, yeah. Well, that makes me slightly uncomfortable. I cannot tell a lie. But it seems you are critical. It's the rage is directed at you, according to your father.
And the reason we're here is they captured us before they made me. I wasn't always a dampire. These point to the dead mind flayers. These guys made me what I am.
Well, at least you've gotten some type of revenge. Eris?
Is this contagious? Should we be worried about it? You bit Rafe earlier. Is Rafe gonna become what you are?
No.
No?
I guess if my dad, Mr. Big Brain over here, knows everything they know, would he know how I was actually made, and would he relay that to me?
I have no godly idea. I do not know.
So like, yes, but DM is a no.
Pretty much they experimented, there's a dead tadpole in my head.
There you go.
Mm. Yeah, that's how you're made. You're of that age, Sorrin. You see, when a mummy and a daddy love each other very much, there's a special type of hug. And that's how you were made.
Oh, really? That's how. Wow.
Well, it seems we have the very fate of the world on our shoulders. This is no small matter.
No pressure.
No pressure. I mean, we're all gonna die anyways. At least we're gonna die for something.
Rafe was looking for something to fight for, so
Oh,
why
yeah.
not? Why not the world? You know,
Definitely excited.
start big.
Right. Well, Sorrin, if there's any more questions I can answer, I'd be more than happy to answer them. But you have a lot to think about. I mean, stopping the Unmaker, getting allies of people who are at each other's throats at the moment, and putting together disparate organizations, maybe these razors, maybe the Council of Iron, maybe the Upward Path. The list goes on.
Yeah. He's like kind of freaking out right now because of all the crap that's getting laid on him.
Well,
I got your back.
I do have your back. In fact, I have all of your backs. I can... to be honest, you like to joke around a bit. I mean, we were talking about the end of the world and the jokes were flying left, right and centre. And I can understand that. Gallows humour, as it were. It's easy to joke about these things when the very fate of the world is at risk. But I sense that you are good people. I gotta be honest. These are tall tasks in front of us. I mean, just stopping this first thing, the chains. My goodness, what does this mean? Have they broken through the chains already? Perhaps they have. But one thing at a time. Maybe we'll get lucky and achieve something.
I think we got this.
I admire your confidence. Well, I think if no one has any more questions, then maybe we should leave Sorrin alone with his father. What do you think?
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, Sister Beatty solemnly walks away. Oh, Das, I can't see shit. Come over, my friend.
Get there. Yeah. Get right there.
Oh, thank you, Udas. And she just heads down south the way you came in.
It just looks like garbage in here.
Did you, yeah, it's just, nothing much of interest. Did you smash the last vat, Udas?
Yeah.
Okay, once again, the whoever was in there just sloshes out. And Sorrin, you're left alone with a very big brain. Which is
The
your
biggest
father?
of brains.
Patron.
Well, Sorrin, make me proud. I mean, we've come from nothing. We're but simple farmers before this. And now look at us. I'm a freak. And you got the fate of the word on your shoulders. Well, yes, we're freaks together. Yes. And I hate to say it, but these vats was your mother and your siblings, and they were used to grow me. Grotesque as that was, there is no chance of them coming back. But make me proud, son.
Like, I will, Papa, and you'll be crying. And then, I guess he'll, like, I don't know, does this thing have, like, a cerebrum or whatever? That he can, like,
It's all cerebrum.
It's a big old brain, so...
What are you attacking it with?
So that's the thing. I sold my dagger because I was like, oh, I'll never need it. So I guess I'll use, like, inflict wounds as, like, a necrotic daggery sword, I guess, in a way.
Okay, so you cast inflict wounds. And oh, you can roll for that if you like. We'll say it automatically hits.
At, like, 3rd level, I guess. I hope this thing doesn't have, like, so much health.
As it starts screaming.
Ooh, dude, it's an elephant over again.
Oh no!
What's worse, the elephant or your dad?
Alright, this will be 5d10.
Ooh,
Okay, you see some of the brain matter rotting away. But
Oh
it
my
says
god!
You're going to have to do better than that, son. Get a
Why did
dagger
he have so
or a
much health?
sword. I know this is grotesque, but you need to do this. The mind flayers will come and they will hunt you down. And they will find you and they will eat your brain. Kill me. Get a dagger, get a sword, anything.
Frank's still there. Hey, you sword has super skimmer to him.
I mean, with the sword, do I get, like, a coup de grace?
Nope.
Or am I just stabbing? Okay, I'm just stabbing. Okay, I might as well just use spells then, because they'll be more useful.
Yeah.
I use my sorcery points to get my 3rd level back and do the same thing.
Yeah, roll damage.
D10. This is gonna take forever. Oh my god, especially with rolls like that.
Can't do that indefinitely though, can you?
Nope. So now we're gonna do 4d10.
Okay.
Why does the 4d10 better? And then 1, 2, 3. I got 3 first levels, so that's 3, 6, 9 d10, I guess.
Okay.
Swear to God, if this doesn't kill him. What the?
Oh, that's classic. All right.
I got 1 sorcery point left, so he's just like sobbing so hard right now. Damn it. I guess we're firebolting him now.
Like cantrip firebolt? Is it
Yeah.
cantrip?
Oh god.
Yeah, we're just
So
gonna
just
do this till he dies.
firing. So say you cast these inflict wounds and you see it's rotting and rotting, and then you just shoot firebolt after firebolt until the creature, your father, eventually loses form. And in its last gasps, he said, "For your mother, for your siblings, and for me, make me proud, boy." Poof, he's gone.
And Sorrin's just on the floor sobbing because that was so painful to do. That was worse than the elephant, man. I wasn't even there for the elephant. I only heard rumor of it.
Sister Abidi comes over and just places a hand on your shoulder. Doesn't say anything.
Yep. He's just gonna wipe the tears away and get up and just walk out without saying nothing. Maybe kick a couple mind flares in the face, squishing their brains and stuff.
Okay, easy enough to do. Do you guys leave the temple?
Can I check out this room down here? Or whatever else was down this direction? Is there anything else here?
As Eris dies.
Gonna die?
Well, there was some type of man here they were doing experiments on. Actually, I'll do this. I will reveal the map. Boom.
Cool.
And you see there's some brains here that they collected. Some limbs over there. Why don't everybody, if you want to have a look around, I'm going to... Maybe Sorrin's not going to be up to this, but everybody else, I can make an investigation check to see if you can turn up anything else. Sister Abidi found Jack. Kenru doesn't find. Rafe, no. Udas, no. You scour around and you don't find anything else of value. Unless you consider brains to be valuable.
Are they in jars?
Yeah, I'll say they're in jars. Brain in a jar. Yep. That's
Perfect.
the only
Yeah,
way. Okay. Take up to 6 brains in jars if you want, Eris.
Sort of like, it reminds me of my father. And then sob out of the room.
All right. Okay, with that, you put the temple behind you, perhaps gaining some confidence that at least the mind flayers are scattered. Now their shared knowledge is gone. So that's something. You guys are about not that far away from Little Glen. Do you even bother going to Little Glen, or are you going to beeline it to Silverdale? Or whatever you want.
Well,
your choice.
Are we waiting for the word back on Armistice before we leave?
Just go back there and at least find out what the task is, right? That was our first step.
Yeah.
I mean, now he actually is part of getting. If he can come back, he could help bring some allies. So.
Sorry.
We still have a few days before they get back to us on that, and I need to go to Salsatasi.
You go sell.
South.
You go somewhere or sell something. What do you say?
Go. I need to go to Salsatasi.
At the bottom
place down
of the
here.
island here.
Do you want to do that while we wait for him? Before we run off to shop the chain?
We're here.
Yeah. We have a chain.
I'm not going back to Silverdale to sit on my ass for 2 days while they discuss whether or not to bring Armistice back.
I thought it took us 2 days to get to Little Glen.
The
Yeah,
time.
you said it'll only be 3 days to do that. So by the time we get back, it should be done.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then we go and help you, Otis.
I feel like we should probably stop in Little Glen, say, hey, Dad's dead, also we got rid of your illithid problem, and then leave.
Okay, we can do that.
Sorrin, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to pick up at, like, your house, I guess? I guess, like, you inherited a whole house here, didn't you? Probably. Maybe.
It wasn't much of a house.
I
We're
can't
just
help but house
poor
Udas. What is the thing in Salsa Tasai? Is there something I can help with?
Oh, the salt. I have to find the salt.
The salt. From Duke.
Well, I feel I'm a new member of this group, but it seems as if that these chains are important, but you seem desperate to get there as well. Maybe we can return here. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't want to. You know, what's the point of saving the world if you lose your soul? And I think part of this is helping your fellow, your friends. I might be presumptuous of me, but I consider you friends. And what's the point in saving the world if we lose ourselves along the way? And part of being a person, part of being a decent human being, and dwarfs and whatever else you are, is helping your friends out. So how can we work it so we help Udas as well?
We can come back, but then there's always the chance of my powers going nuts.
Why are we going there?
Answers to how I control my powers.
Salsa Taise's on the coast, though. We can stop, right? So if we go back to Silverdale and then take the boat. Could we do that?
Is that quicker?
Well, I mean, like, by the time we'll get to Silverdale, we can grab the dead body and then just sail to where you're going.
I mean, hopefully they'll keep Armistice there in, like, a suspended state until we finish this task or whatever the heck they want us to do. But let's not forget that we're paying a docking fee every day in Silverdale as well.
You already paid it before, have you, for the first 3 days, whatever?
But it
Yeah,
seems
that's still
as
a lot
if
of money, though.
all the unknowns are in Silverdale. That would at least answer some questions.
Wait, it seems like the what is in Silverdale?
The answers.
Oh, yeah.
Like what exactly is going to be required to bring this armistice back? We don't know. Maybe they have it sussed and he's alive when we get there. Don't know.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to check, right?
Yeah, plot twist.
Yeah, let's definitely rush back to that.
Do you require a stop in Little Glen, Sorrin?
If it's not necessary, no. Everyone I care about is dead anyways.
Aww.
He'll go back to moping.
Oh. You can hug this brain in a jar if it helps you.
He'll just like grab it, hug it, start crying again.
Ah, sad. Okay, so it sounds as if you're making a beeline to Silverdale. Sister Abidi will share a horse, because you guys got horses, right? Or share a horse. You
Yeah, she goes Rafe last time, I think.
Ah, yes, right, because
So reason
Tana. Tana. Yes. And Tana is by far the most powerful horse amongst the group. But badoosh, badoosh, badoosh. What am I saying badoosh, badoosh, badoosh for? I should be saying as you gallop back to Silverdale. And I assume you're going to go back into the dreamer's temple inside there. Okay. So you go back into Silverdale once again, this massive tree city with this massive central tree with 4 other trees around it, bridges connecting them. Nature is very much part of it. You see the birds, you see the squirrels, you see even sheep and goat around the place, just wandering through freely. And you ascend up into the temple, and you find yourself in the Temple of Dreamers once again. And the lady who had approached you before and talked to you says, you have returned. I have some news about your friend, but I have some questions first. Please be seated. And she offers you a seat. I assume you all take a seat. And now my first question to you is, how exactly did this person die?
So he died trying to stop these evil people from basically trying to destroy the world. I don't think he was 100% aware of that at the time, but that's pretty much the gist of what was happening. Now that we well, at least that's what we know now, right, guys?
You know who was doing that. It's funny, but yeah.
But what was the method of his demise? Was he stabbed? Was he exploded in a fireball? How exactly did he die? Or what was a killing blow?
We could guess, but do we know?
You don't know. No one saw him die.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing that. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Or we could ask him,
But,
can't we? You can do clericy things.
You know.
I
Oh,
meant
yeah.
the
We
cleric.
check his body.
I know. That's funny.
Well, that is something I can do, says Sister Abidi. We can ask Armistice these questions. And she turns to the dreamer and says, I know this is not the Temple of Ilmeta, but do I have your permission to cast this spell while I am here? And the dreamer nods in appreciations. And she approaches the body of Armistice, places her hands on his head. You have 3 questions we can ask him. I suggest you choose these questions accurately and precisely. I can't help but suggest the Roman. Perhaps you should ask the first question.
Wait, what else do they need to know, though? Before
Yeah,
we ask
that's what.
questions?
I need to know the method of his death. What killed him? There is something off, and I just need confirmation before I give you much more information. I need to know the exact method of his death.
Okay. I can ask that.
Well, ask.
Hey, brother. It's Roman. I wanted to check in with you and get details on the exact method of your death. Long story, but I'm trying to work things out. So I need that answer quick, if possible.
And with that, Armistice's mouth opens up and he says with a very raspy voice, what does Armistice say?
I was struck down by a glaive.
It was a glaive, right? That killed me?
Yep.
That was what he was using? Yeah, I was struck down by a glaive.
That is not what I was looking for. Exactly who or what killed him. I'm going to say that was part of Roman's therapy. She was very specific, the method of the death. Who killed you and how they killed you. So assume that Roman asked that in his first question. Is there anything you wish to add there, Mr. Armistice?
Dawson. He looked gross.
Leighton Dawson killed me with a glaive. Do I remember anything else of note about him?
Do you remember? Do you remember his appearance?
Yeah, he transformed into like a big blue thing. But I didn't ask you if I knew what it was or anything.
I don't think you'd know what it was.
Yeah. But I would describe that, I guess.
This is what he looks like.
Ooh. Dang, he wasn't fat, he was ripped.
And he was large as well. He grew in size as well.
Yes.
He grew in size and he wasn't fat. He was a ripped creature.
Well, the dreamer says, well, this is, from the way he described it, this is what I feared. That is all I want to know. If you have other questions you wish to ask your friend, I guess now would the better time, Sister Bidi, if you'd be so kind. Well, if you have other questions, it seems this priestess has gotten all she needed. Do you have other questions you wish to ask Armistice? And I must say, we will not get this opportunity again. This will only work once.
I would just tell him, like, hang in there, or like, hang in there, brother. I'm trying to work on a way of bringing you back so we can finish what we started. And I did get our task completed. Is there anything else that you'd want me to do? Question mark. Basically.
Question mark.
No, he would say avenge me. And then also he would say take my place as the heir of the upward path. Revenge me. You carry the mark of fate. Yeah, that's it. That's what he would respond to your question.
We have one more.
Yep, that would be all I would say. I'd leave it at that.
Do you want to be brought back?
Don't ask him that.
You ask him that?
I'm not asking him
Nobody.
that.
I do. If I don't know if it's transferable, but if nobody's speaking up, yeah, I want to know.
Well, the questions need to go through me. But if no one else has a question, then I will ask this question.
Don't ask that question, please.
Do they even have wants? I mean, he's kind of... I don't know, like, gesture.
Well, I can't speak for these other clerics, but as far as I know, the resurrection type spells requires a soul to be willing. So if your friend Armistice does not wish to come back, then he will not come back no matter what they do.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of important then. Hey Roman, would you mind, like, scooting your boot out of here for a sec?
No, I don't want to leave, and I don't think he wants to come back. It's not even something we need to ask. We can ask him something else, like, did the scary ugly guy try to, do something specific, or did he say what he was, or something like that. I feel like that's a waste of a question.
I feel like you just don't want to hear the answer.
He already knows what the answer will be.
No, I don't.
Well, then we should find out.
I have an inclination of what the answer is going to be, and it's going to be yes, which is a waste of a question.
It's gonna be no.
I mean, you were gonna not ask a question at all, so it's not really a waste of a question. It's just a question.
Okay, have at it. Prove me right. I'm going to stand there with my arms crossed while I wait.
This is your last question, Armistice. And this is a very important one. The direction of your friends depends on the answer you will give. You are much powerful critics, much more powerful than I am. And they, if anybody, can bring you back, but you need to be willing. And I know that the best way to get the revenge is to come back from the dead. That is the perfect way. But the choice is yours. So, the final question to you, Roman. Do you want to come back?
He's going to just be silent for a few moments, and then he will say, unfinished business, but if it happens, it happens.
What a vague answer. You
No
coward.
answer.
That was a push,
Right?
Harris. That was a push.
And then you see the jaw and a kind of a limpness fall upon Armistice once again. Well, that was... I think that's a yes. Do you agree? I think that's a yes. If it happens, it happens.
I feel like I called it. Should have made a bet on that.
Henryu is gonna speak up, and then he's just gonna say, that was kind of mean, you guys. Like, he didn't want to hear that answer. And
Could have left the room.
forced it.
To be fair, though,
His-
if we're gonna do like a life-threatening quest, and then we do it, and the guy doesn't want to come back, that's fucked up, right? Like you can agree to that. I get like feelings and stuff are all important, Jazz, but like, if I'm putting my life on the line, I want to know that somebody wants to come back.
We didn't spring anything on Roman. He had the opportunity to leave.
Yeah, we also need to know what the cost is, and the cost of, I don't think it's gonna be high regardless. Not just money, but something else. We need to know, if that's even, if you don't pay that price, whatever it is, and then him not want to come back. That was an important question.
Well, the question has been asked. We need to know the price.
Yes.
So tell me, Dreamer, what do we need to do to bring Armistice back? Well, it's an unfortunate situation we found ourselves in. If it was as simple as casting a spell, we would be merely asking for coin at this point. Not so much to enrich ourselves as just the sheer cost of the components required to cast this spell is not trivial. Now, the reason I wanted to know how he died and this creature that he described to him, I don't know. It might have been a demon. It might have been a devil. In a sense, it doesn't really matter. But what I do know, what we've discovered during this time and spending this time with him, is there's something wrong with Armistice's soul. His very soul has been touched by this devil, demon, whatever it is, this most foul creature. And his soul is, in effect, rotting away. Now, we've never seen such a thing before, so we cannot say how long his soul will last, but his soul is evaporating. It is rotting. It is most unfortunate. But
You have to help us. How can we fix this?
Well,
Probably from that vape dagger he had.
well, the good news is that we can resurrect him. It is possible. We'll need... Well, first of all, there's the not small matter of 25,000 gold pieces. And I say, once again, this is not to enrich ourselves. That is not our way. But that is the price of the components we will need to bring him back. So not an impossible task, but a hard task. People have amassed a fortune like that before. But if you have rich friends, then I suggest you tap into that. Now, before I go any further, just to be clear, there is no guarantee that even if we're successful in all the ways that we need to be successful, there is no guarantee he will come back as the armistice that you know. It will depend on how long it takes you to acquire these items. Because as I say, his soul is literally rotting. He is losing himself. So the longer you take, the less of armistice you can get back. How much? I honestly don't know. But you will also need the blood of an innocent stranger spilt on consecrated ground.
Yikes.
You will need that. Notice
We
two.
have to kill him. We just have to have him cut his hand and get some of his blood. Calm down.
Okay.
Innocent.
Define what innocent means.
Stranger is an also word. An interesting word in that. So you, Eris, you don't count. Roman, you don't count. All of you do not count. Someone none of you know. In particular, Roman, you have a bond with him like these others do not. So especially you, someone none of you know, spilt on consecrated ground. Another word for consecrated ground is holy ground. Keep that in mind. Now, this thing that has got hold of him will not like what they're doing. They will not want him brought back. They will insist on, I guess, feasting on his soul. So we need a way to control these creatures. Now, you need chains of infernal iron. Now, these irons that is of a demonic or devilish nature, I have literally no idea where you can get this. You'll need to work that out for yourself. Now, while it almost pains me to say it, your best resources for finding this out is the Bibliothèque in Clifton. It is the greatest library in all of the Shattered Teeth area. So you need Chains of Infernal Island. I have no idea where to get this. You'll have to research it on your own. And might I suggest the Bibliothèque in Clifton. Oh, one last thing. Once again, I have no idea how to get this last one. But you need some type of device that can hold a tainted soul. This rotting, it's almost like something inside of Armistice is devouring his soul. We need a way to control this creature and trap it inside of such a device. So blood of an innocent stranger spilt on consecrated ground. Chains to initially hold the demon creature down. And then a device to trap it once it escapes. Roman, tell me if you think this is possible. Otherwise, I think it is time for you to say goodbye.
I think it's definitely possible. And I will make it happen.
Well, I wish you luck. Now that there is one minor detail as well. That is just the small matter of storage of the body. What are we going to do about this body in the meantime?
Can I leave him here with you so that way he can not like rot away?
Yes, you can, and donations to the temple are always welcome.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate all that you have done, and I give them 400 gold pieces.
Let's just say that is more than adequate, and if it takes you a year to do this, his body at least will be here. His soul, I don't know, but consider it indefinite storage until we know that his soul is truly gone.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
That advice of time anyway.
And then I'm going to look at everybody and be like, okay, so I guess next stop is the change to stop that from breaking, and then, or no, Udas's place first to help him, then stop the chains from breaking, and then let's find all this stuff, right?
Well, there'll be allies to work out too.
Yeah.
Well,
But once we bring Armistice back, that'll help like big time. We'll have like 2 allies like at the exact same time.
yeah, and
What
if we're
do you-
going to go to Clifton, we might as well try to speak with your dad to get allies, and then I don't know, find a way to schmooze our way up to the Waterman Assembly and try to get them to join our cause.
Yeah, and they can probably broker a truce between, each other, so that way they're not fighting each other anymore, and amass armies, and we can all march together and stop this madness before it gets crazy.
And then if the chance comes up, we can go back to this island to go to the forest and make me not a little boy anymore. But that's low priority.
Yeah, I mean, you being small makes it harder for people to hit you, right?
Nope.
A kick to the face didn't help.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, by the way. That's your face, okay? It's a little
Like,
smudge.
nope.
Well, it's okay now.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't care anymore.
So, Roman, how much sway do you seriously have in this upward path? Armistice talked you up, you talk yourself down. I'm confused.
I mean, I'm respected enough. I'm considered, useful. It's just, I'm worried that with my brother being dead, they'll kind of see me as less useful, because that was kind of my only job, was that, make sure he stayed alive. And as you guys
Well,
can kind of
shit.
see, I failed that pretty miserably. So, but
You
he
think
raised me as his like.
You think it is
They
worth
raised me as
pursuing,
their
though?
own.
You think it is
Yeah,
worth pursuing?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I
well,
tell them that they were the ones that killed him too. That will definitely help.
how did they kill him?
Well, the demon is working for him. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's a difficult conversation, no doubt. Does
Yeah,
anybody
can't
else?
wait to have it.
Who's from here? From the ascended host. I know you are Sorrin. Is anybody else?
I am technically. Yes. Hi.
Do you have any sway at all with any of the powers that be in the ascended host?
Oh God, no. Nope. Absolutely not.
Oh, this is a problem. And the rest of you, does anybody have any? Yes.
We can cross that bridge. We can go to the chain first, and then we can discuss allies on the way.
I think that
Why
is
not
wise.
on the way there?
Huh?
Why not on the way? Like, why can't we talk about this now? Like, we have to sail to the place.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't
so
have.
we might as
Yeah.
well
We don't
talk
have to have
about it
all-
now.
We don't have to have all the answers now. Is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Like we can talk about it on the boat, but we don't have a thorough answer of that at the moment. I don't know anybody here.
Well, I assume you know somebody, but obviously not with any political sway.
Nope.
Everyone I knew here is dead.
It's just got a side eye. Sorrin.
Or say you say goodbye to the Dreamers, and they're more than happy to keep the body in storage pretty much indefinitely with their very generous donation by Roman. You catch up with Softy and all your crewmates. Someone needs to come up with 30 gold pieces for docking fees, though.
I thought I paid that already.
Yeah, I think Sorrin actually already paid, or Sorrin, Roman already paid it.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I put it in advance.
Okay, and you get on your boat, and you can take a long rest, by the way. So feel free to take a long rest as you set off.
I'm gonna try to find a moment to talk with Sorrin if he's alone.
Easy enough to do.
Can I jump over to the other one for a little bit with him?
Sure, I'll see you over there. So Sorrin and Rafe over to voice channel 2. Yeah, the DM hears everything.
Hello.
All right. So first, he's gonna check with your Sorrin's okay before he dives into this. But he's up to having the conversation. See, like he's been like 3-4 days, so he's not like all tears all the time, right?
No, he's just trying to process it all essentially. Like he accepted the fact that his family was dead, just the whole process of like that they weren't actually dead. He had to kill them.
Yeah. So Rafe says he may have a direction on the allies, but not an answer. He kind of hesitates and looks around and says, uncomfortably, my real name is Philo McAllister. My brother is the king of the Watermill Assembly. Yeah.
And you can't help but remember that you've seen multiple wanted signs up around the place offering, I think it was a 10,000 gold pieces reward for the head of Fowler McAllister.
I don't really trust the reward with some of our colleagues. But I have some connections. I was a general in the Assembly Army, so I know I've got connections, but not my brother. He's basically, as you said, a dick. So, like a major one. He tried to set me up and get me killed, and so that's kind of why I took off. I didn't kill my mother. We should say that out pretty quickly. But my mother now is the daughter of something that's in the host, and I can't remember her name, who her grandfather was. I looked it up a minute ago, and I've already forgotten the name.
Oh, I'll look that up, but yep, carry on.
Yeah. So this connection is there as well. I was asking about if you could know somebody else's dreams or not. If I could learn more about her. I don't know much about her time here. I grew up in Norman Assembly. I didn't grow up here, so I don't know much about this culture.
Oh,
There's
okay.
connections to both that we can try to look into, but I don't know exactly how to do that. I'm definitely a one man and then some.
Yeah.
That's why I've not wanted to go anywhere near Clifton.
How have you not been caught? Like we've just been hanging.
Really
out
good,
around,
really good deception rolls, and me getting really nasty, dirty a few times.
Fair.
But the tax collector guy did recognize me. That's also one I was trying to avoid him. So, yeah. So I don't know who else to tell in our party, in our group.
I would keep that on the down low.
Yeah, they're kind of money focused.
A little bit.
So I didn't want to drop that. But anyway, I want to get that to you, let you know that, and you can see if we can figure out maybe as we go some strategies around the allies. I also do know, like it was my father, that we should work with the upper path a lot. I didn't know him, but I recognized him, and they would probably recognize me. I don't know if that would be a good thing. I mean, I don't think they're very happy with my current brother. His way of doing things, the way that Armis used to talk.
Yeah.
So there's something there too we can work on. But so there's 3 different places there to work on. I don't know when and how to do all that. I just want somebody else to be aware.
Okay.
And if we're going anywhere near these areas, I may need some help on trying to stay unseen.
Yeah, I should be able to help, if not, at least give us a good way to get away or stay hidden.
All right, we can go back up, Gary. But I just want to let you know that before we get much further, so somebody else knew this was here as an option.
And you'll be like, so how much is that reward? Like,
yeah, right. I think people would turn me in really quickly earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 grand. The reward is 10 grand. And Aislinn McAllister is your biological mother. Yes. And she was the daughter of Dedrick Forwellow, who is one of the members of the Council of Five, who effectively controls the Ascended Host. So when she died, right, it's a serious thing. The daughter of one of the rulers of the Ascended Host was murdered. And apparently, Fowlin McAllister, a.k.a. Rafe, did that. And there was also... And I think I probably would say on the wanted poster that you're also wanted for the attempted murder on the king as well.
Yeah, so that's why Clifton is a bad idea.
Fair. I have no reason to go there anymore. After the whole thing we just dealt with, I don't really care to go there. Because I was going there to find out more about mind flares, but I don't really need to now.
Well, in some way, I mean, this is where the allies can come in if we can figure it. But like I said, my brother wants to be dead. He's power hungry. He's always worried about his throne. So he's the rightful king, but he's always worried about having a brother.
Someone else stepping in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
So I was happy, commanding the men. I was very proud of that. I wasn't proud of what things he asked me to do, obviously. I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of at all. But yeah. So anyway, we can go back. I just wanted to make sure somebody else knew that was on the table. That somewhere that there are connections there to be made. The problem is the king hates what we did, and then of course if we go tell the Ascended Host about me being a grandson, but also they think I killed her.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be challenging as well.
All right.
So in summary, plot twist.
Right. Right. All right. Cool.
Should we bounce back?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. So you're both dead.
Oh God.
Okay, let's carry on.
That was fast.
They were. Oh, okay. So, this would be a good time to wrap up. But let me get your plans straight. You plan to go to Salsa Tasai on the way there, right?
Yep.
Deal with the Roman stuff, and then it sounded as if you wanted to go the north way along Restless Island to avoid Dragon Bay. So once you leave, going all the way around like this to there. Is that correct?
But like in the water.
Oh, yes. Yes. Do a bit of skimming across the land there. But yeah, to Wolf. Yeah,
I would like to meet the dragon guys. That would
Oh,
be
you
pretty
don't.
cool.
Kind
I
of
don't know,
mean.
dragons like me, man. Trust me.
Like to eat you.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, Wolf grasped down to Hollow Rock, which is where your contact is.
Yeah.
Is that the plan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. interesting things are afoot. I personally don't know how you guys are going to pull this off, but this is the joy of D&D. I lay out challenges, and I am pleasantly surprised when people find solutions that I don't think they could. And I say this is very hard. You have allies to make who are enemies of each other, and you have the not small matter of someone who literally wants to destroy everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Good luck!
Thanks, we appreciate it.
All right.
You got this, guys.
I don't know. It'll be a challenge. Okay, but take care, guys. Hope you had a good time, and we'll touch base next week.
See ya.
Alrighty.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye.